Greetings. I'm back with the video, and this one is about the surveillance, the artificial intelligence, and I'm going to show you how we're going to be under top-notch surveillance here, and that's what this is all about. The 5G towers has got nothing to do with the virus, and of course, also the defunding of the police that's happening as well. So that's why they're bringing us fake news about the different killings of the black people. That way you go out and protest. Well, all the protests are orchestrated by the government, okay, because you have to get permission to even do that. So the government is orchestrating the protest, and that means if you go out there, you're going to be on your own. Now, the group that's out there first that the government has out there is called Antifa. You might want to look that up. And also, George Soros has people out there. So they're the ones vandalizing. And then if you go out there, you're joining in. So they're probably building a profile on you because they can read your eyes even if you have the mask on. And I'm going to show you in this video. Let's get started.
Of June to help Australian businesses maintain social distancing in the workplace, and it's powered by artificial intelligence. To explain more, we have our Sunday morning tech expert, Juro Sen. Juro, we did see your package just earlier. Good morning to you. Obviously, this type of surveillance technology flags some serious privacy concern.
Okay, so it is called the artificial intelligence, and I believe as soon as you get it out of your car, that they are able to see through your wallet to see who you are. Because now remember, when you go to the hospital, you can get an MRI or you can get a CAT scan, and they can see your organs. So the same here with the towers, and then with all the other surveillance that they have, they're able to do this. So I'm going to continue.
Should workers be worried at all?
Good morning, Janie. Yes, in that story you would have seen how very quickly it could target people and find out how far apart they were, and it's invaluable during this battle against COVID-19. But I think there are serious privacy concerns, but that really is up to the workers and the workplace to sort that out. Now, Motorola Solutions haven't said who's actually going to implement this, but I know that there will be campuses, like for educational purposes, businesses like warehouses, other offices as well, that will be using it. So many of the
Okay, so mostly what the government wants to is everything to go virtual schooling. They want you to order your groceries online, any of your necessities online. I think that was what they were trying to find out, who would not go to brick and mortar. So I'm going to continue.
These places have security cameras already. Now, the question is, how much detail will they keep? And what happens with these, because I've been to several of these global critical communications expos, and what they do is the AI is so smart that no human actually watches all this stuff. The computer takes it all in.
Okay, so he's pretty much right. It's not that it's an individual watching you or us. It's called artificial intelligence. And if you notice, we can go in the stores with a mask on and with gloves as if we're criminals. And of course, you cannot do that before. So they're not fearful of that because, like I said, they know who you are even with the mask on. Okay?
Works it all out. If people are maintaining a distance, if they're wearing a mask or not, and then it flags it later on. So they're only keeping information that flags if there's something going wrong.
It is fascinating technology, isn't it? We're just seeing a little bit of it on screen now. And as you mentioned, the contact tracing and COVID-19 mass detection capabilities without the need of a phone app.
Okay, so this is called, I know you see that, contact tracing. And to me, this is too much radiation for the human bodies. And with this alone, this will, I would say, cause problems with our cells, which would lead to cancers. And they know that, and that's part of the depopulation plan, I believe. Let's continue.
Yeah, that's the big deal, Janie. They use, your pass sensors that you get to go through your front door of your office or whatever as well. But the fact that is they're just using you and what you look like and your movement through the day without any sort of wearable is absolutely fascinating. Now, this only really works in a workplace because you do sign up to do certain things at a workplace. If you do this out in public, that's a whole new ballgame because that means those cameras are identifying you personally.
Okay, now he said that this works in the workplace. It also works outside of the workplace because, like I said, they're doing the defunding of the police, and a lot of people that I talk to, they've seen in their areas, if you look up the police drones now, a lot of people are trying to distract you from the truth, and they'll say that they're the chariots from heaven, which you should know that that's not right. That's not true. That's not accurate. It is actually the police drones, and they're not going to need the police. The CIA is taking over, and with all this high technology, they will not need any police, that many police. So that's what this is about. And if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, if you're on any of the social networks, Instagram, then they track what you say and what you do. So you might want to be careful what you put out there. But I'm going to continue, and I'm going to show you just a little bit more. Let's continue.
So early days yet, but this is amazing technology. It's incredible. And this surveillance is going to help us in the end. And I think it's a matter of us getting used to it if we want to combat COVID-19.
It certainly is incredible, isn't it? Samsung's new outdoor TV Giro could help with social distancing.
Yes, well, we know that we can only have a limited amount of people inside, but it's
Okay, so like I said, if you're on social media, you might want to be careful what you put out there. It's FBI, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube as well, all of them, TikTok, any one of them you can name. So I just wanted to share that with you. Take heed.